Good morning students. Welcome to E-Shiksha Assam. E-Shikha Ohomoloi apnalokok swagotom. Aji ami hikim HS second year first poem My Mother at 66. So before starting the poem, let's discuss something about the poetess Kamala Das. So slide tumalokor Kamala Dasor বিষয়ে basic knowledge দিয়া হৈছে যিখিনি তোমালোকৰ বুকতো আছে মই বেছি ডিপত না যাও if you want details regarding her please check on the Google. So she was basically known as a renowned poetess who wrote mainly in Malayalam writing ot তেওঁক মাধৱী কুট্টি নামৰ পেন নেম হিচাপে খুব জনাজাত. She was very much inspired from the writings of her mother. তেওঁৰ মাতৃৰ কবিতাৰ পৰা তেওঁ খুবেই বেছি প্ৰভাৱিত হৈছিলে. And she wrote mainly about the complex human relationships. মানুহৰ সম্পৰ্কৰ যি জটিলতা তেওঁৰ লিখনিত খুবেই পৰিলক্ষিত হয়. তোমালোকে জানানে কমলা দাসো তেওঁৰ এটি ছদ্ম নামেই হয়. তেওঁ যিবোৰ ইংলিছ বা ইংৰাজীত পোয়েম লিখিছিল সেই পোয়েমবোৰ তেওঁ কমলা দাস নামৰ ছদ্ম নামত লিখা. So ইমানে আছিল কমলা দাসৰ বিষয়ে বেসিক নলেজ. মই আকৌ কৈছো if you want detailed knowledge about her please check on Google. So now about the poem. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, doze, open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse, and realized with pain that she was as old as she looked. So yate bahut common eta scene kotha kobiye koise. The poet Kamala Das says that while driving from her parents' home to Cochin, on her way back to Cochin from her parents' home, she noticed her mother who was sitting beside her. তেওঁৰ কাষতে বহি থকা মাকক তেওঁ প্ৰত্যক্ষ কৰি মন কৰিছিল. Her mother was dozing. Here doze means to sleep lightly. Okay? She was having her short nap on her journey. Okay? So খুব slightly তেওঁ শুই আছিলে আৰু শুই থাকোতে কি হৈছে তেওঁৰ মাকৰ মুখখন লাহেকে মেল খাইছে with her mouth open. Okay? And then she realized that her mother's face was quite pale. Ekebare heta boroniya hoi goise like that of ashes. Ashes here means sai. So sai boroniya heta makor mukhon dekhi teo mon korisil je her mother looked like that of a dead body, that of a corpse. Corpse here yate ki indicate kori ase, it is indicating the dead body, moraho. So morahor lekhia pale ekebare sai boroniya makor mukhon teo প্ৰত্যক্ষ কৰিছিল. She observed her mother's face which was quite pale, colorless, বিবৰ্ণ হৈ যোৱা, right? Like that of a corpse. এটা dead bodyৰ নিচিনা বিবৰ্ণ হৈ যোৱা তেওঁ মন কৰিছিল. And then she realized that she looked as old as she is looked or she is appeared. তেওঁ যেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ বৃদ্ধা তেওঁক দেখা হৈছিল, she was actually that much old only, right? So here is a short summary about the first stanza and the word meaning. Yate image চাই তোমালোকে কবা কোনটো word কোনটো ইমেজৰ লগত হুচাইছে. Next see, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. Okay, up to homes I'm hiking. So yete duta scene ahi porise. First of all, she was observing her mother inside the car who was sitting beside her, and the mother is indicating the old age. She is indicating death. Okay, and outside the car bahirot protyekho kori teo mon korile je some young trees, they are sprinting mane hoise khub tibro begere dora. Sprinting ami tomaloke mon korisa sagoi nichhoy je ami jetia ড্ৰাইভ কৰি থাকোঁ তেতিয়া কি হয় খুব তীব্ৰ বেগেৰে গছবোৰ যেন পিছুৱাই গৈ আছে আমি তেনেকুৱা মন কৰোঁ ৰাইট চ' these sprinting trees they are also young sprinting trees first of all they are indicating young age that vitality first is the face of the mother okay mother jito face that is very much old age tekhete indicate kori ase and also she is indicating death mrityu young sprinting trees young sprinting trees indicate the vitality right hey jiboni shakti hey jetu udyom hey udyom to bujai ase yate and at the same time they are also indicating the passage of time so they are also indicating the vitality jetu energy jetu activeness the young sprinting trees in contrast to the image of mother they are indicating what vitality the passage of time because they are sprinting backwards teloke pisoloi tibro begere goi ase and that is why they are indicating what they are signifying how the time passes so fast right from younghood to adulthood to old age right so this is the contrasting images another contrasting images she said married children spilling out of their homes married children spilling out of their home merry here means merry christmas tomaloke kwa right merry here means happiness happy married children they are doing what they are spilling they are spilling mane khub tibro begere korbar pora nigorito hua they are spilling out of their homes ঘৰৰ পৰা ফুৰ্তিতে তাহাতে happily তাহাতে ঘৰৰ পৰা উলাই আহিছিলে and they are also signifying that life vigor vitality যেটো প্ৰাণৱন্ত যেটো উৎসাহ উদ্যম energy হেবোৰ তাহাতে কি কৰি আছে they are signifying right so these two images are quite contrasting to this image right so here is a short summary of the next stanza and the word meanings so now coming to the next stanza but after the airport security check standing a few yards away I looked again at her wan pale as a late winter's moon and felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. Okay, after the airport security check, standing a few yards away, olop durot roi, she again observed her mother. Ako teo makok lokkho korile and she saw that she was wan and she was pale. Here, wan means colorless. Bibornota bujai ase ekebare colorless. Pale as a late winter's moon. So late winter's moon here is another image that is quite similar to her mother's condition, mother's face. So makor logot ekebare hadrisya thoka buli koise late winter's moon. Kyo? So late winter's moon is a last stage. Winter is the last stage of the seasons, right? Of the year. So late winter's moon is also indicating the last stage and her mother is also appearing her last stage. Maybe she is at the verge of death. Okay? Then Mittur Kah Sapi Teo Ahise. And she said she felt a kind of familiar ache inside her heart. That is a fear of, that is her childhood fear. A familiar ache. Ache here means, I say headache. Right? Ache here means a kind of pain. So, a pain, a beef, monor bhitorot ki korise, feel korise, and she says that this is a childhood fear, the fear of losing her mother.
So here is a short summary of the next stanza and the word meanings.
And while noticing her mother, who was at the verge of death, who was appearing her close to her death, je mrityur kah sapi ase, teo makok lokkho kori teo eta bukur majot eta bish teo anubhav korise. She felt a kind of pain, and this pain is very much familiar to her, and she said that she experienced the similar pain during her childhood too. And this pain, this fear is a fear of separation. Fear of separation from her mother. Makor pora prithok hoar eta bhoy. He bhoyor pasot jitu pain teo anubhav korise, he pain tu teo etiao ei obostha tu teo anubhav korise, because she is having a similar kind of fear. She is experiencing a similar kind of fear, a fear of losing her mother, right? So then in the last stanza she said, but all I said, see you soon, Amma. All I did was smile and smile and smile. So repetition yet use kora hoise, smile and smile and smile. This is her final word, goodbye, final goodbye to her mother. So airport the last goodbye disile, and she said, all I said, see you soon, Amma. So she is assuring her that I will meet you again, you will be okay, and she is assuring herself at the same time. Nijoku teo ki korise protyakha dise je bhobishyote ako tumak log poar, ako tumak bhalke dekha poar protistutire moi tumak bidai disu. And at the same time she is smiling. This smile is very much what? Symbolic. She is smiling only to hide her emotions, that she is very much afraid. She is very much scared of losing her mother. Makok heruar jitu teor bhoy, he bhoy tu teor lukuabor karne, teor pain tu lukuabor karne she smiles. So te hahi hahi makok bidai dise. She is also feeling guilty for not being with her at this very much critical stage of her mother. So makor logot teor hongo makor hongo teo dibo noarar babeo teo bahut besi guilty feel teo korise. So this is all about the poem.
So here is a short summary of the next stanza and the themes.
So about the theme ami jodi kobo jao, the very much important theme is that loss of separation. যে আমি সেপাৰেট হলে পৃথক হলে আমাৰ কেনেকুৱা এটা লস ফিল হয়, কি হেৰুৱাৰ আমাৰ ফিল হয়, সেই ফিলটো ইয়াতে ধুনীয়াকৈ কমপ্লেক্স হিউমেন বিইঙৰ যেটো ৰিলেশনশিপ সেইটো এটা থিম। হিউমেন মানুহৰ যি এক জটিল সম্পৰ্ক, সেই সম্পৰ্কটোৰ কথাও আমি ক'ব পাৰোঁ। এট দ্য সেম টাইম টু কন্ট্ৰাষ্টিং ইমেজেছ আৰ অলসো কোৱাইট ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট। ওৱান ইজ দ্য ফেচ অফ দ্য মাদাৰ, okay? So mother's face is very much related to the dead body. She is signifying death. On the other hand, the sprinting trees symbolizing the rapidly passing of time and the with vitality and vigor and life. At the same time, the energy is reflected through the merry children spilling out of their homes, which is quite contrast to the dozing face of the mother who lacks energy, right? So at the same time, the similarity, another simile, the comparison between the late winter's moon and the mother's face is also very much important. Question I have, right? So late winter's moon, why? Late winter's moon is also colorless. When, right? And her mother's face is also colorless, pale. So their color, their face, her face is quite similar to the late winter's moon, right? And at the same time, both late winter's moon and her mother has reached at their final stage of the lifespan, right? So these are the very important things. Word meanings are very much important. To remember the word meanings, I will give you another class with a very much interesting activity. Thank you for watching.